Hello everyone and welcome to the Minecast. Let me check and make sure that we are recording because I have done that in the past few days. Anyway, for the past few times I have done that. So we are recording. Wonderful. Get back to the game. We are in Block Party and it is Christmas, everybody. Oh my god, it's Christmas. Oh my gosh. So, yes. It is Christmas indeed. There is a floating sign. That's beautiful. Okay, so Christmas, Block Party. Everybody plays Block Party. Everyone goes to a party on Christmas. If you're not at a party, then you're with a family and you're, enjoying your times, not freezing like I am up in my room right now. But, besides the point, it's Christmas. We're going to have fun. We're going to play, and we're going to engage in the Christmassy times. However, those who are less fortunate, hopefully they got everything that they need this Christmas at least, because it is so, I haven't really talked about the least of it's taking a turn, but I mean, that's what Christmas is all about. Like I said last time, Christmas is all about giving, and the best people to give to is the less fortunate. Just because every, you just got to deal with, most of us, most of you people who are watching right now have a computer, of course, or a cell phone, or a TV that you're watching us on. And, and you're so very fortunate to have that device because a lot of people don't have it. And even though your computer might be slow, like I say all the time, or your, you at least have it, right? You at least have that device and, it's in good shape, or you wouldn't have it at all. And by good shape, I mean, it's usable. So, I mean, that's another thing at Christmas time, just be happy with what you get and what you have, because some people don't have that. I'm going to die. So, Christmas is all about giving and being thankful for the things, even though Thanksgiving is being thankful, but being thankful for the things you have and that most people don't, because it's sad, but some people don't have family, and it is sad, it's very sad that some people don't have family, because I cannot imagine not having my family, because there's such a big... My family's the one that actually, inspired me to, go onto YouTube, because they'd be like, oh my god, did you see this thing? You gotta see it! And they would send me to YouTube, and, my cousin, who used to be on the show, but can't right now, because he's very, very busy with, school and work, because he works his butt off, and he works harder than me, believe it or not, but I mean, David, that's the one I'm talking about, my cousin, he would come to me and say, hey, did you watch, the Yogscast do this, or whatever, and I would go, oh yeah, I've already seen that, that was a few years ago, and he'd go, oh, it's so cool though, and he's like, I would, and I love my cousin because he's just, so wide-eyed, and he's just, even though now he'll be like, I was never that way, man, I don't know what you're talking about, and that is actually what he sounds like. He's got a deeper voice than me, and he's 3 years younger, but, so, but, wow, guys. But, it's just, But, all my family, and, I've told some of my family that, hey, this is what I'm doing, and they're like, oh, that's so cool, I'm so happy for you, and, some of them are even subscribed to me, and it's pretty great that they would do that. And let's be honest, if I had my whole family subscribe to me, oh shoot, I'd have a ton of subscribers. And you know, there's not many people around my age in my family, so the ones like around my age are subscribed to me. So to them I say hello family, yoo-hoo, hello family, but you know, it's so awesome to have a family that supports you in every way possible. And I feel that I did not start the timer, so I will assume that was 5 minutes. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so sorry everybody. I just blabber and I don't really stop. So it's sad, but people don't, you know. And then I hope by the end of my life, and I'm going very like into deep thought, but forgive me, it's Christmas and I go into deep thought when I talk for hours and hours and hours. But you know, it's sad, but those people that don't have family, you know, the only family they'd ever have is, you know, because I when I was younger, my school would go to the nursing home, like next to our school, because we had one pretty close to our school. So we'd travel over there and go to the elderly that, you know, didn't have family that would visit them all the time, and we'd visit. And I visited this nice old lady named Judith, and she was lovely. Her family did not come and visit her all the time, so she was kind of, you know, by herself, and she was very smart. She did like a bunch of puzzles and stuff, even though she was kind of bedridden most of the time. She did a lot of puzzles, and she kept on it. So that was very cool, and we'd go over, and some of us would play games, and we like read books to them, and things like that, and just spend time with them. And it was very cool. And I remember the day, and you know, the day that she passed away, because I heard it at school that she passed away, and I felt so, you know, because she was like, by that time, I was visiting her for like 3 years, so she became pretty much like a second grandmother to me. But I you know, I got so sad, and it was actually around November, so it was kind of in the season, like before Christmas. And when Christmas came around, I kind of just did more, even though I was only like, I think when she died I was like either 13 or like, you know, so it was kind of interesting to actually hear what her family did. And you know, I never met her other family that actually like were at the funeral, but when I went to the funeral, they were very kind and generous people, so I assumed that they would, you know, so, you know, it's just, you know, all these, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but, you know, for these people, stop saying that, jeez, it's like any hue, you say that too much. So, you know, shut up, Isaac, alright. So, these people, it means the world to them that, you know, I'm doing it again, I'm so sorry everybody, but it means the world to them that you come and you visit them and spend time with them, because they don't get it, you know, and I feel like a freaking teenager, why, but they spend no time with, well, they have the people in the nursing home that take care of them and stuff, but I mean, I've been in a situation like that when I was in hospital, because I was in hospital for some time, and you do form close ties with your, you know, doctor that comes and takes care of you every day, but they aren't family. Like, no one can replace family. So you just gotta deal with, you know, that bit. So it's different, you know, and it's just hard for them when family doesn't come, and I'm so blessed to have a family that will come and I can talk to them normally. Like, if I don't see my family around Thanksgiving or some big holiday, it's like the end of the world for me. So it's just it's different, I feel, for me, because I've noticed, like, my friends will be like, oh yeah, I saw my cousin this weekend, and I go, well, that's great, how often do you see your cousin? They're like, oh, I don't know my cousin. And that's just so different to me. It's like, I know all of my cousins, you know, and we spend all the time in the world together when we are together, and we absolutely love it. We sometimes destroy the hotel at Thanksgiving time, because that's the only time we get to see our cousins that live up in, like, you know, where do they live? Alabama, I think. I don't know where they live, but I know them. But, you know, that's one of the only times we meet those people, and the ones that live in Oklahoma, even though we can go and visit them, and we do. That's the only time we meet them. And then there's my one aunt, and I'm not going to disclose her name because it's kind of, you know, her problem. She said, that's great, I'm glad that you do that, she says, but don't use my name, ever. So, okay, but it's just, family is so important to most people, and if you are a human being, right, and you say, I don't want family, then you're lying to yourself, and you're lying to, freaking, yes, awesome, oh my god, but it's just so different, for me to go up to someone and they go, oh, I don't know my family, my extended family, that's not that extended, it's like the son or daughter or children of my uncle, my mom's brother, or whatever, you know, and it's just so strange to me, because people live that way. I've just noticed, like, the other day, people live that way, and they do, and it's just strange to me, but to them, they make it work, and it's just, you know, and I wish I had that kind of experience, because, when I talk to, Cupcake, or, Fluffy, my girlfriend, about these things, like, she goes, oh, well, that's my family this, and she'll say, you know, I don't know them, I don't visit them all that often, but this is my family, and I'm like, how? I'm like, I love you, but what? We have to go visit them. Oh, I missed it by, like, the hair of my chinny chin chin. So, I talked about family for, like, this whole time. See, and I have a huge family. Like, my dad's side of the family, makes up about 13 people. Or it used to make 13 people. Some have died and passed away, but, you know, it happens, and you have to just accept it, and we go on as a family, and it's great. I feel like if I went into someone's family, once I meet Cupcake's family, oh my god, they're going to think I'm insane. But I mean, it's only been for 5 months, Isaac. I know, but I dread the moment I do meet the family, and they'll think I'm freaking nuts. At least her mom and dad like me. That's the plus there. Hi, mom and dad, love you. Hearts. I just wrapped their presents last Wednesday. So, I mean, it's just, that's how close they've become in like 5 months. And they're lovely people, you know. I'll go over and talk, and they'll ask me, oh, how's school? And I'll be like, exhausting. And they'll just ask me, then why are you over? And I'm like, I have to be. Or I'll be insane. So yeah, I mean, it's just so great. I feel so connected to, you know, family's this powerful thing, and people just don't realize it, and they take it for granted, and then I feel like at funerals is when most people go and see their family, and I feel like that's just not a way to live, because even though, yeah, I see my family at funerals, that's usually not what we're talking about. We're usually talking about the person, or, you know, the person who died, and with, you know, and I think if I meet my family every time I go to a funeral, and that's all I meet them, I would be criminally insane. Although there's nothing wrong with it meeting your family at a funeral, but I feel like I'd go just crazy. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it. Nope, didn't make it. I didn't make it. So, you know, that's just my family, and that's how important I feel, you know, I feel family is to me, and it is. I mean, I feel like without my cousins and my brother and sister and their girlfriend and boyfriend, and actually my brother's fiance, you know, I would go freaking insane if I never saw them. I would literally jump off a wall and crack my head open, because they're just such cool people. I hope one day I can actually, like, record my family, at least my brother and sister and I playing, like, a game or something, like, oh my god, what if we played Cards Against Humanity? That would be freaking amazing. But, you know, it's just so very interesting, to experience that when you walk up to somebody and they say, oh no, I don't see my family all that often. I'm like, why? You know? But it's not their fault most of the time. So, geez. Okay, so last episode we talked about Christmas. This episode I talked about family, which Christmas is all about, and also giving to your family. So if you don't know me by this time, then you know me now. So, I guess I can say it today. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Christmas, Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope you all got what you wanted, and I hope you gave fully from yourself. And I hope that everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I will probably see you very soon. However, after Christmas is a bit crazy as well as before Christmas. I am surprised that I actually recorded enough to upload a video Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. It's a miracle. And even today, on Christmas, it's strange. It's just amazing. So, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you all have a wonderful New Year if I do not see you by then. And hopefully you all don't do anything stupid. I hope you all don't get hurt or dismayed. So everyone have a lovely Christmas, New Year, holiday, and I will see you, I guess I can't say I will see you tomorrow, but I will see you when I see you. Goodbye, and have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is. And, most of all, because I've said it about 300 freaking times throughout this whole episode, Merry Christmas.